Hello, YouTube, and welcome, knife enthusiast. I got a big box here of cheap knives from eBay. Thought we go ahead and take a look at them together. I did already look at these. I unwrapped them and rewrapped them. He had them all taped up just to make it easier to get into for the video. But we'll go ahead and check all these out. Most of them are mossy oak. So if you're not familiar with the mossy oak brand, they're sold at Walmart, and they're really cheap at Walmart. So this one's not spring assisted. Can Spidey flick it open, so that's a big plus. These had to have been from a collector because they all look brand new. None of these have ever been used. They don't have no scratches on them. Well, this one has some scuffs on the... It has a couple scratches up here, some back here. But these knives are pretty cheap. Usually can get them at Walmart for $5 or less. So yeah, that's pretty Spidey flickable. That one's actually a surprise. Now, there's quite a few here. There's 11 here. Now in the picture on eBay, he only showed 8 of them. So 3 of these were a complete surprise. So this one was a mossy oak. I think most of these are Ozark Trail. So this one's not spring assisted either. I thought most of these would be spring assisted. Has a deep carry pocket clip. This one did not. Let's see. Alright, don't seem to be able to flick this one open. It seems almost. Yep, that's just gonna frustrate me. But this one's a Ozark Trail. Feels like a aluminum handle. Tip down carry, kind of odd. Slow roll it. Not a big fan of that one. We have this one. I think I've seen this one on Birdshot and Ricky more than once. Can slow roll it. Hollow grind. I don't think any of these say what steel they are. Would imagine they're probably a cheap stainless. Well, we're gonna open these up. Man, that one has pretty good action. So yeah, so far all these are Ozark Trail. Even though this says mossy oak, it's Ozark Trail. Mossy oak must be the brand of the camouflage. This one looks like it might be interesting. Oh, it's not spring assisted. And thumb flick it. And Spidey flick it. Interesting blade design. Really see the grooves and feel them in it too. Deep carry pocket clip. This one feels pretty good in the hand. I kind of like this blade shape on this one. So yeah, all these knives are really cheap. Even if you can find them on eBay or something, they're probably not much more than $5 or $10 a piece. Alright, got a little wooden one. Another Ozark Trail. Thumb roll. This feels loose. Definitely wiggling. Can we spidey flick it? Oh yeah. Definitely can spidey flick that. Really tiny, small blade. That thing, barely a 3-finger knife. Nice choke up on it though. Actually feels pretty good in the hand. Fat little guy. It's hard to hold. Spidey flick it, but I guess not. Looks like just some kind of oak or something though. This one's really weird. I don't know why they just didn't put a full-size scale on this side. What the heck they were trying to go for. Kind of looks like a Kirkshaw on the backside. And wow. Thing's hard to open. There's nowhere to hold it back here. Not without your hand coming in contact with the blade. I don't know, it just looks broken. Oh, it's not comfortable at all. I mean, you got a thin piece of metal to grab onto. This cannot be right. Pretty sure I've seen this on Birdshot and Ricky though. I think that's the name of their YouTube channel. It's a husband and wife does knife videos, and they do a lot of videos where they go into Walmart picking for knives. Man, this is like the worst knife I have ever felt in my hand. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't even understand how you're like supposed to open it. Thumb stub my ass. Alright, another wooden one. Got a deer on it. Wow, that had some pretty good action there. Oh yeah, you can spidey flick it too. Was it spring assisted? No? No, not spring assisted. Huh. Man. Definitely some good action on that one. Feels pretty good in the hand. A lot of the... all of them have a hollow grind, which a hollow grind is really thin. Make all these a pretty good slicer. Probably for the 5 minutes they stayed sharp for. Deep carry pocket clip. Not a deep carry. Deep carry on this little guy. I don't even need one on him. Oh, look at that. Ozark Trail, man. Most of them look like deep carry pocket clips and hollow grind. And you can't go wrong with one of these for $5 or $10. This one really impressed me. This one just kind of looks like a buck. Really reminds me of a buck knife. Not bad thumb action. Oh yeah, it's Spidey Flick It. Another hollow grind. Deep carry pocket clip. Just says China. None of them claim what kind of steel they're made out of. Nice handle though. This is like a G10. And then this is like rubber. Like a hard rubber. Deep carry pocket clip. I like this one. I think I'm going to have to keep this one. This one might go in the collection. Actually, the last 4 probably will. This one was a nice surprise too. Not a deep carry pocket clip. This definitely doesn't feel like G10. Feels more like a rubber, which is really weird. Flipper tab, amazing action, hollow grind, spear point. All these are really thin blade stock too, which really makes this one's pretty thick, but see the difference in the thickness there. But even that is still thinner than a lot of knives. Like Ethan Grau and Gonzo and stuff seem to have really wide blade stock. See this Gonzo? So the thinner the blade, the slicier it's gonna be. I don't know, for $5, $10 you cannot go wrong. With the Ozark Trail, I was so impressed. I would never buy an Ozark Trail from Walmart for $5 or $10, but man, after picking up this knife lot, which I could not pass it up, it was a good deal for like 9 knives. I don't know, I'd like to say I paid like $27 or $37. And this one was the best surprise out of any of them. If you know, you know. This is not the Kirkshaw, but it's a spring assisted knife, and the flipper tab is right there. The flipper tab does not come down with the knife. It's something Kirkshaw did back in the day. I've been trying to find one of the knives that Kirkshaw did it with, but you can see the flipper there. When you close the knife, the flipper pops out, and then when you deploy it, it's just jipping. Becomes part of the backspacer. Absolutely ingenious. Why don't knife companies do that nowadays? I mean, this does not have to be spring assisted for that to work. They could put a D10 on it and just have that to break it. Awesome surprise though. Something, I mean, this is a unbranded knife, but something almost tells me this was a Kirkshaw knockoff back in the day when Kirkshaw was making them. Might have even been stolen parts from the factory or something. I don't know. It just huge deep carry pocket clip. Something almost tells me the Kirkshaw that had this too had a pocket clip that came past halfway just like this. I think the blade shape was different though. This looks like a hawk bill or something. I don't know. Feels awesome in the hand. Man, this is such an awesome knife. Such an awesome surprise here. Love how that flipper tab works. Wish Kirkshaw would make one nowadays, or I wish I could find one on eBay. But I can't even find. I think there was only like 2 Kirkshaw's models that had that, and I don't know why they quit doing it. But man, that was a ingenious design by Kirkshaw. And then the last one from this knife lot I bought is this one, and it's pretty cool too. I'm assuming this is aluminum. It's kind of cool how it has like this bone frag pattern. I guess they would call it a bone frag pattern. Not a deep carry, but you only have 2 screws that hold it together, and then your pivot. Another hollow grind. Man, they like their hollow grinds, don't they? Pretty sure this is another Ozark Trail. So, all of them were Ozark Trail, but the one with the disappearing flipper tab. So if you were ever curious about an Ozark Trail knife and if it was worth the $5 or $6 or $8 that they're asking at the store, absolutely they are. Go ahead, pick yourself one up, throw it in your fishing bag or in your glove box. Really surprised with a couple of these, like this one here. This one, definitely my favorite one. It's not going nowhere, going right in the collection. Probably end up keeping this one and these 2. The rest of them I'll probably sell. So, might hang on to this guy. I just like the blade shape. Kind of a sucker for that kind of blade shape. I don't know, even though the action's pretty bad. Thumb action isn't. Well, make sure you like, subscribe, and have an awesome day.